Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to attempt to make a European plaque mount for our European mounts here. So what we have here is some 1x12 cedar board. We have our template. I'm gonna do hopefully a Michigan cutout. I think that'll look pretty cool. So some basic tools are gonna be a jigsaw, sander, some stain. That should be about all I need. And then we have our hardware, which I'll show you guys after we get this all cut out. So stay tuned. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my template set up on my board. I've got some junk spray paint that we had laying around. I'm just gonna do a light coating all the way around my template. And all we're doing here is getting our outline so we know where to cut and where not to cut. I'm not doing this the best way possible. I'm trying to do this the easiest way possible. All right guys, we have our template sprayed out. We're gonna use the jigsaw here. We're gonna nice and easily cut this out so we have our plaque. All right guys, so now that we have it cut out, we're gonna use a sander. We're gonna sand it up, try to make it look pretty. So let's do it. Look at how good that sanding brought out the grain in the wood. Made it super beautiful. So now we're gonna get our stain, and you guys can use whatever stain you want. I've got some dark walnut. I think that it will make the skull pop out a lot more than a lighter color. So we're gonna get this wiped down good, and then we're gonna stain it up. Now I know this isn't the right way to do it, but I'm trying to do it cheap and easy, something that anyone else can do. Just gonna get a little bit. We're not gonna apply this super thick on here because I don't want it to be really dark. So this cedar is gonna soak up the stain really quickly too. All right guys, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit it with some varnish type stuff, some clear coat, and it should make it pop. So we're gonna do a nice light coating over it, just the top. I want the sides to be more of a rustic look. Look at that color pop. So that should be great. We're gonna let this dry, and then we are going to mount our hardware. All right guys, so what we did here is I held the skull up, figure out where I wanted it to, or wanted it to be. Then I measured across and got it dead center where I want. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna screw in our holder that holds the deer skull. Hopefully not mess it up. get dead center of that screw hole. I'm not gonna make it completely tight because I want to be able to look at it again, make sure it's centered up and down. And we're gonna screw this one in. Make sure that it looks good up and down before we tighten it. That looks good right there. Now I'm just gonna hold it and tighten it up the rest of the way. There we go. Now for the back side, I bought some fancy little hangers that hold onto the wall. So this is still a little bit tacky. I'm gonna let it dry the rest of the way, then we're gonna flip it over and add our wall hanger. All right guys, here's the finished product. Put the European mount on there and drop it down. Looks pretty sweet. I guess to me it does anyways. Just make sure it's square on there. What you'll do is you'll hang this up on the wall first and then set your European mount on. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.